would it be like to know exactly how to modify your personal time management and productivity system at will, whenever you want, so that you can improve and upgrade your skills at those crucial moments, those times in life when more is required of you, when something shifts and you have to respond? You probably feel very different, confident, strong, and maybe even fearless. Why? Because you know that you could deal with any challenge in the future, that you'll be able to find the time simply by modifying the way you manage yourself. Hi, my name is Francis Wade, and I'm the founder of Two Time Labs, where we've produced the New Habits Foundations program. I'm also the author of Bill's Imperfect Time Management Adventure. I imagine that what's brought you to this page and to this video is a feeling that there's something that you want to improve. But at the same time, you know that you're well beyond some of the basic time management stuff that's out there. The stuff you find in lists of top 10 tips and introductory courses that you've already mastered. And just the thought of sitting in a training program for a whole day in which someone goes over a whole bunch of stuff that you already know, essentially just repeating the ideas and concepts that you've already mastered, the habits and practices you're already using, well, the idea just makes you cringe. And you should cringe. Most of the training that's out there is all about following or copying an expert's habits, following their patterns. And the truth is, you already have most of what you need. Over the years, you developed a system for yourself that works for the most part. People who try to copy someone else's patterns typically fail. It's just too hard. But the good news is that this doesn't have to happen to you. You aren't stuck just simply trying to copy what someone else does. There is a very different approach, and that approach produces very, very different results. In fact, people who use this approach report a whole new level of control. Instead of trying to follow a foreign system that someone else has decided should work for you because it works for them, instead you're the one that's in control. You determine what changes you need to make, how fast you need to make them. You're the one engaged in taking small steps to take your system from where it is today to where you want it to be at any point in the future. The result is way more success because you're starting with what you're already doing rather than trying to adopt someone else's approach and trying to make someone else's ideas work. So what process should you follow to produce these results? Step 1. Assess your current skills. Use best practices and worldwide standards to figure out where the gaps are. Step 2. Create a timeline or a work plan of all the habit changes you want to make so that you can upgrade your system to the level at which you'd be comfortable, the level at which you'd have the right kind of life balance, the level at which you'd feel that you could accomplish the goals that you have in the short term. Step 3. Create a foolproof support system for making all those changes that you want to make. We human beings are really weak when it comes to changing our habits. We need lots of support. So you'd set up a system that would help you to make those baby steps successfully. And step 4, learn how to repeat the entire improvement process whenever you want. You know, life changes. You get projects, promotions, new kids come along, new commitments, and we've got to change the way we manage our time just to stay on top. So what actually happens in the New Habits Foundations class? So here's what happens in the class. It's a one-day training program that's filled with videos, audios, games, quizzes, lots of opportunities to interact with the instructor and the other people in the class. We go over the 7 essential fundamentals of time management. All new content based on the very latest research that's taking place in academia and in industry. And this all takes place in a teach yourself environment. We set up the class to give you an opportunity to teach yourself how to upgrade your skills. Not just once, like a single lesson, but we're out to give you lifelong skills that will last you, throughout the rest of your career. When you're finished our program, you should be able to modify or upgrade the way you manage your time at will, whenever you want. But here's a surprise. After the one day of training is over, we give you something special after the class is done. So we acknowledge the fact that time management and productivity skills don't come easily and they don't come quickly. It's not an overnight process. So here's what we provide you to keep on learning and to support you once the class is over. You're going to get 6 lessons that cover all the materials that you learn in New Habits Foundations. It'll be provided to you on a mobile app that's also accessible via your PC. You'll also get a free copy of my book, the electronic version. It's called Bill's Imperfect Time Management Adventure. You'll also be able to join an international community of other learners who are using these principles, improve the way they run their lives, modify the way they manage their time. In 20 days after the course is over, you'll receive a quiz where 1 question gets sent each day. It's actually a bit of a competition where there's a winner who gets a prize. And you also get a webinar on how to master email, a major problem that people face every single day. You will learn how to accomplish the zero inbox, which is the gold standard of email management throughout the world. So let me know how I can help you gain control of the future. If the New Habits Foundation program is for you, use the contact form on this page to get a hold of me and let me know that you want to take the program, and I can tell you when the available dates are. But thanks for joining me and joining us here at Two Time Labs in our mission for making time management learning easy for everyone throughout the world. Take care.